all right, guys. How are we doing? How is everyone doing? How is everyone doing? Good to see you. You are all welcome once again. If you can hear my voice very clearly, could you go ahead and type in 1 on the chat window? Then do me a favor, go ahead and introduce your friend and invite them to this training. Let them know that we are starting. Let them know that we are starting. Go ahead and invite them. Let's give them 1-2 minutes. Let's give them 1-2 minutes. Good to see you, Idowu. I see Idowu right there. Good to see you. Good to see you. Let's invite our friends. Let's tell them that we are starting. The party is starting now. All right, just give me 30 seconds and we will be getting started. All right. Okay, you can go ahead also and introduce yourself. Just type in your name and your location where you are connected. I see Ambrose, Bright, Kelly. Oh, Dr. Bright, good to see you, my man. How is everything going? Caleb, Daniel, I see Emmanuel Bode, Juliet, Candy, Kingsley. Wow, a lot of people. Yes, go ahead and introduce yourself and your location. Where are you connected with us? Where are you connected with us? We're going to be getting started immediately. All right. Awesome. Good morning, good afternoon, good evening. Depends on where you are connected with us. My name is Emmanuel Adigbola, popularly known as the Forex Apostle. They call me Forex Apostle because I'm a minister of the gospel. I trade Forex, cryptos, and stocks market for a living, and I disciple others to success. So I'm excited doing what I'm doing. I mean, I just love doing what I'm doing, you know. So we're going to be looking into cryptos resurrection today. And I hope you are excited just as I am. So we will be just getting started. Let me pull up my slides. And we are just going to get started. Right there. Oh, I see Miss Teresa there. Good to see you. Yes, and yes. Okay, so discover how to make a fortune with Bitcoin and altcoins, whether it's mooning or crashing, whether it's going to the moon or it's going to the grave. How can you make money, you know, with cryptocurrency? And I hope you know, cryptocurrency is just one segment of blockchain technology. So, and that is what we are going to be looking into today. But do me a favor. Okay, I know your time is very precious. By my time here in Dallas, it is 7 a.m. Many people are driving now, facing the traffic to go to work. Many people are still sleeping, but you know, sacrificing this time, okay, to give you value. So I believe you respect that time. And I know that you didn't just come here also to play. So make sure for the next 45 minutes, 1 hour, give me your undivided attention. Shut down your Skype, your WhatsApp, your Facebook Messenger, and then let's just have the party together. Okay, so let's quickly look into this. How many of you still use Nokia 3310 Turaya? Let me see if you are still using any of these. Type 7 or the chat window. Type 7 on that chat window if you are still using any of this. If you're still using any of this, I bet nobody is using this. What about this? Do you remember this one? How many of you still use black and white that you withdraw the box and close the box? I bet nobody in this jet age. How many of you remember this kind of computer? How many of you still use this, using this one? I remember when I did my youth service in Zamfara State. I mean, there was just only one internet cyber cafe there. And they have to dial up to Kaduna, from Kaduna dial up to Lagos, and Lagos maybe connect somewhere before we could access internet then. But today, everybody carry internet around. So, okay, how many of you remember barter system? Barter system, you still remember that? How many of you remember barter system? You know, you need rice, you trade beans for it, or you need a cutlass, you trade some tuber of yams. So that was what people used to do, and that was what graduated to different currency. And now we have what is called digital currency. So we're going to be looking into that. Wow, locomotive. How many of us remember this? How many of us remember this? I'm just trying to, refresh your memory, okay? I'm trying to refresh your memory to where we are coming from and where we are and where we are going to, because many people believe, oh, cryptocurrency is of the devil, cryptocurrency is antichrist money. A country like Nigeria tried to shut down Bitcoin. I mean, what an insanity in 2021. So how many of you remember this kind of a trend? You know, nobody is using this again. Nobody. Well, I think you get the point, okay? We have disruptive system, okay? Uber now replacing taxing. Nobody call any yellow cab or taxing again. You see robots, all these robots delivering food now on campuses. And of course, you see Airbnb replacing hotel accommodation. Well, I hope you understand what I mean. So right now, we are experiencing this disruptive system in all the segments that we enjoy, right? So today we'll just be focusing on cryptocurrencies alone. You know, cryptocurrency, I say, is an arm of blockchain technology. So it's bigger than Nigeria. It's bigger than Africa. It's bigger than United States. It's not just all about a country wake up in one day and feel that their bank could just shut down crypto. Nobody can shut down cryptocurrency. I mean, they can shut down if that cryptocurrency is created in the country and they know the CEO. But nobody knows the CEO, nobody knows who's Satoshi Nakamoto is. So we're going to be discussing Bitcoin, but just to get us started, I want us to look into the top 10 inventions that has changed the world, where we are coming from and how did we get here.
Hello, you most beautiful and most amazing top 10ers of absolute glory. I'm Rebecca Felgate and this is Most Amazing Top 10. Now today we are discussing the top 10 inventions that changed the world, which I think is going to be both fun and educational. Now the world as we know it is a result of a series of inventions that have made living more convenient and the world a safer and more healthy place to live. There are so many awesome inventions out there, but what has made it onto our list? Watch and find out. In at number 10 we have the printing press. So with knowledge comes power. The printing press helped spread knowledge and was one of the first ways an invention helped connect parts of the world. So we think the printing press was invented in 1430 by Johann Gutenberg, and it allowed for huge quantities of information to be printed en masse and spread news across the world. And this allowed newspapers to thrive and helped encourage literacy and even brought the price of books down massively. All of a sudden, printed words were no longer something for the rich but could be accessed by all classes. Amazing. In at number 9, we have the telephone. So before you could call Drake on his cell phone, before Adele was able to say hello from the other side, before you could reach Lady Gaga and Beyonce on their video phone, the telephone was invented. In 1876, Alexander Graham Bell patented the telephone. Hello. Now it was first named the electric speech machine. Very exciting. Now the invention became wildly popular and categorically revolutionized worldwide communication and global business. Fun fact for you guys, the term give someone a bell, meaning to ring them, actually comes from the name of the inventor of the telephone, Alexander Graham Bell. Hi! In at number 8 we have the flushing toilet and the sewage system. Now these two go hand in hand, or poop to poop. The pair revolutionized human sanitation. In Middle-aged Europe, up until the 1800s, sanitation was a huge problem. People used to throw their human waste into the street or into rivers, and this contaminated the water supply. People were getting sick with things like cholera. Something absolutely needed to be done. Now the first flushing toilet was invented in 1596 by Sir John Harrington, and his work was then developed by Alexander Cumming and Sir Thomas Crapper, which, by the way, is where the word crap for poop comes from. Thomas Crapper, doing a poo. Great. Together with the flushing toilet, the sewage system, invented by Joseph Basil Getty, worked to divert waste from the people, sort of somewhere else. This made the streets safer and a lot healthier. In at number 7, we have electricity and the light bulb. Now, there is evidence to suggest that ancient Greek civilizations had a grasp of electromagnets, but electricity as we know it and harness it for commercial use today was invented in the early 1800s. Now, the best example of electricity and one of the most important electrical inventions was the light bulb. Guys, can you actually imagine living without like a light, without a television, without the internet? This is insane. It's hard to imagine existence like this, but before electricity, none of this was possible. In 1835, James Bowman Lindsay demonstrated a constant electric light at a public meeting in Dundee, Scotland, and from there, several inventors worked to create light as we know it today. Da-ding! Light bulb moment. At number 6, we have refrigeration. Now, refrigeration is a game changer for food consumption. Before the refrigerator was invented, food would go bad very quickly and it was practically impossible to store at great lengths. Now, refrigeration was developed over around a 200-year period from around 1750 onwards. Now, Carl von Lind designed a pretty decent fridge in 1876, but the commercial fridge freezer that we know today was released in 1923 by Frigid Air. In at number 5, we have satellite navigation. GPS, aka Global Positioning Satellites, was created by the US Department of Defense and became partially operational in 1995. Now, GPS uses 24 separate satellites to function and provides location and time information in all weather conditions anywhere on the planet Earth, which is insane. Anywhere on Earth where there's an unobstructed line of sight to 4 or more GPS satellites, you could basically find out where you're going. If you have a functioning smartphone, it is almost impossible to get lost. In at number 4, we have computers. Guys, can you even imagine a life without a computer? This is insane. So, English mechanical engineer Charles Babbage is considered the father of the computer and essentially originated the concept of a programmable computer. He got some help from Alan Turing, who cracked the Enigma code in World War II. He also got some help from Jack Kilby in 1958. From then, computers as we know them were born. Now, back in the 80s, computers took up entire rooms. Can you imagine this? It was only in the mid to late 90s that homes and businesses started to really use them. What came first? The chicken or the egg? The computer or the internet? Well, the computer came first, but it is hard to imagine using a computer without the internet. That's right, in at number 3, we have the internet. All hail the internet. Now, the internet as we know it today was a collaboration between Americans Vinton Cerf and Robert Kahn and Briton Tim Berners-Lee. Now, after Berners-Lee invented the World Wide Web in 1991, people were able to access information in web browsers. Then came the invention of JavaScript, which really helped move things along. Then we had Wi-Fi. Now, many of our younger audience members won't remember dial-up internet, but I did. As a kid, we had dial-up internet and you used to have to use a phone line, only one, no one else could be using it, and it made this noise like that was the sound of the internet when I was younger. Maybe Google it, I hope it's out there. Anyway, hooray for the internet, hooray for you guys, hooray for YouTube. Let's move on. In at number 2, we have the wheel. Or should we say wheels, because like 2, 3, 4 wheels, better than one. So the wheel is one of the earliest and most important inventions of all time. Wheels made it possible for transporting heavy loads and also transporting people. Cars, even aeroplanes would not exist without that initial invention of the wheel. Wheel! Really good invention. So guys, we have reached that all-important moment in our most amazing top 10 inventions that changed the world, where I am going to reveal the number 1 invention, a game changer, the discovery that revolutionized civilization as we know it. It can only be vaccination. So to cut a really long story short, smallpox was a huge killer back in the 18th century, and Edward Jenner noticed that if people contracted the non-deadly cowpox, then they didn't get smallpox. He tested his theory, then essentially he developed inoculation as we know it today. From this, scientists were able to inject people with very, very weak strains of deadly viruses. Then people were able to develop antibodies to fight them, protecting them from contracting the real thing, saving their lives. Now, Edward Jenner is largely considered to be the man who has saved the most lives in the world because of his discovery. Hurrah, Edward, you are a major babe. We love you, even though you're dead. So that was the top 10 inventions that changed the world. Can you guys even imagine that somewhere in the future there will be inventions that change life as we know it today? That is insane, but it's gonna happen. I'm Rebecca Felgate, this has been Most Amazing Top 10. Hello!
So, guys, as you can see from that video, that video was created before blockchain technology came to the limelight. So if I will add to that list, I will add the blockchain technology to it. So I have 3 goals for you today, okay? My goal for you today is to expose to you all you need to know to get started investing into Bitcoin today. How many of you on this presentation today, right now, you don't have any Bitcoin at all? You don't have any Bitcoin. Can you type 1 on that chat window? How many of you right now on this presentation, you don't have any Bitcoin, you don't have any Bitcoin wallet, okay? Okay, I see Dowu, I see Marvis, I see, okay. You know, a time is coming right now that before you send money to your grandparents, to your parents in the village, all you will need to be sending will be cryptocurrency. It's coming very, very soon. You know, when I remember very well about 4 years ago, when I started talking about Bitcoin, cryptocurrency in Dallas, Texas, in this place, you know, many people were saying, what the heck was he talking about? I still remember very well my very first Bitcoin that I bought. I bought it, that was around when Bitcoin was like a $1,720. $1,720. I knew when Bitcoin was $300, I called it, I said, oh, it was scam, you know. So, ladies and gentlemen, I believe at the end of today's training session, you will make up your mind whether you need to get some Bitcoin for yourself or not. You know, stop looking at it as the Antichrist money, because this is where the world is going. A time is coming that your fiat, your paper money will not be useful again. Remember, you know, there used to be barter, trade by barter. There used to be, you know, gold spending and everything, you know, increase. Today we have dollars. Let me wear the cap. Let me wear the cap of a pastor right now. Let me wear the cap of a pastor. When we're talking about end time, we're talking about, okay, yeah, maybe when Antichrist will come. Let's go over it small. You know, are you expecting that Antichrist will be spending dollars or spending yen or spending naira? And you as a Christian shouldn't even be worrying about Antichrist, because before Antichrist will begin to reign, we, the saints, must have raptured. Okay, I hope you know that. Now, apology to you if you are not a Christian, but I mean, this is my story, and you know, I'm the Forex Apostle. So, yeah, let's talk about it a little bit. So, for that to happen, at that particular time, which I believe personally, it cannot be today, it cannot be next year, it might not be next 10 years. And I'm not saying, okay, Christ cannot come today. It can even come before we finish this training. But all I'm just simply saying is that there are a lot of things that still need to be in place, ladies and gentlemen. You know, everything has to go cashless. Everything has to go cashless. Right now, you are spending your paper money. You are spending your paper money. At that time, there will not be anything like paper money. I hope you know that. So whether you like it or yes, you still have to, go to this. Everything has to go paperless. Everything has to go paperless. Everything has to go wireless. Everything has to go cardless. So when you look at it, everything has to go that way. And this might be the beginning of it. So stop rebooking it, stop fighting against it. And if you know any representative of the government of such countries trying to fight innovations, trying to fight cryptocurrency, trying to fight blockchain technology, tell them to wake up. And that is why we need people that understand what they are doing to rule our nation. Anyway, let's continue. So my goal for you today is to expose to you all you need to know to get started trading and invest into Forex, Bitcoin, to update you on where we are in the world of cryptos and show you how this pandemic, okay, that we have right now could make you rich, because definitely after recession, after pandemic, there is always great opportunity. Now, to give you an opportunity to work with me and my team closely, one-on-one, if you are interested. So that is my goal for you today. And for some of you that have not gotten my Cryptos Millionaires Manifesto, you will be getting access to download the digital version of it also at the end of today's training. So Is this training for you? This training is for you if you have no clue about what cryptocurrency is. You have some cryptos, but you don't know what to do with them. You have heard about cryptos, but you don't just know how to get started, or you are skeptical about it. You are sick and tired of your current situation and you are looking for a way out. You have some extra money and you are looking for a better way to diversify. So if you belong to any of these categories, then I'm excited for you today because this training is for you. We have a lot to cover within these few minutes that we have together. So please buckle your seatbelt and let's fly together. So what you are going to be learning from me today, we'll look into what is Bitcoin and why must you start investing into it starting right now. What are altcoins and how can you make money with them? 6 proven ways to create income and build wealth with cryptocurrencies. How to protect your wealth against inflation with cryptocurrencies. The last time I did this kind of training, Bitcoin was $6,000. The last time I did or I hosted this type of training on this topic, Bitcoin was $6,000. Today, Bitcoin is over $40,000. Maybe when next I'm going to be hosting this kind of training, Bitcoin must have gotten to 100,000. So please make sure you fly with me. We'll be looking into how to boost your profit as a business person with Bitcoin and altcoins. And then we'll be looking into why savvy investors from Silicon Valley to Wall Street and Main Street, why they are flocking to Bitcoin and other cryptocurrencies. Then, of course, we'll be looking into everything you need to know before investing $1 into Bitcoin, because it's a very volatile market, it's a very risky market. If you don't know what you are doing, you might lose your money. So, but a little bit of a disclaimer now. Now, let me wear my Forex Apostle cap, as you can see that. Okay, Bitcoin and other cryptocurrencies are very risky. This content is for educational purposes only, not investment advice. Investing involves a high degree of risk. I am not an investment advisor, no guarantee of profit. Please do not or invest with the money you can't afford to lose. I think that makes sense. It's common sense 101. So I'm going to just summarize who am I and why must you listen to me. As you know, my name is Emmanuel Adegbola, but just for the sake of people that are connecting with us for the very first time today, I'm popularly known as the Forex Apostle because I'm a minister of the gospel. I trade Forex for a living and I mentor others to profit with the same market. I'm not a multi-millionaire trader. I don't drive a fancy cars, and of course, I don't live in penthouse. But I'm grateful for what the Lord has blessed me with, and my family will live comfortably. I enjoy .com lifestyle. So, and you too can join us today if you could just listen to what I'm sharing with you. I won't bore you with my stories. There's, I believe, if you want to read about me, you can go to my website because we have a lot to cover today. You know, why did I really develop so much passion in finance? You know, after my graduations, after my youth service, I taught for some time in private school, and from there to another phase in my life, and I finally found myself in the banking industry in Nigeria, and I saw how money moves. So I discovered that money is nothing but just paper. So if you understand how to use it very well to your advantage, then it will work for you. Of course, I invested into myself even while I was back home, and that was how I got started 2006, 2007. If you are familiar with those Wonders Bank, then I used to trade for one of them. And that was what I was doing till I relocated to US, 2006, 2007. And when I came to US, I saw many people how, you know, they are living, and it was a culture shock for me, you know. And even up to now, we are having this kind of training now. Many people will be looking at it. What are they doing? What is it that is talking about? Get real, you know. They so much into that job, woke up, go face the traffic, go to work, clock in, complain throughout the shift, come back, face the traffic, complain, watch the television, complain, go to sleep, and wake up the following day, and the routine continues like that. And before they wake up, they discover they are 65 going to 70, failing to retire or about to retire. And studies shows that an average of 65 years and above in United States of America has less than $2,500 in their checking account, in their savings account. So I told myself, mine will not be that, and that was why I decided to take a different route. I decided to take a different route. I remember my uncle then would be, calling my wife and be saying, "Oh, for me, if you see she doing something different, something fishing, shout," because they can't just understand. You have to understand that even though you have been in the United States for a while, and I'm talking to some of you now that you are a resident of US, Canada, London, and you are connected, okay, that you have been in the system for a while does not mean that you know it all. The system that we are all programmed with, we know that that system has failed us. There is no security in Social Security, so you have to learn how to create your own retirement system for yourself. So I learned all of this, and that is why I do what I do. This is where I'm talking to you from. So I'm not talking theory. This is where I'm talking to you from. This is what I wake up to. This is what I sleep as I look at before I slept, So I am not speaking theory. So guys, let's quickly look into what it is.
Bitcoin is a digital currency which aims to do away with all the problems we have paying for things online. You may think that the system we have is pretty good, but everything we buy today has to go through a bank or credit card company who take a cut of the transaction and who rely on our trust that they'll do everything right. After a while, those payments start to build up, and added to that is security. You have to trust your card company to keep your details safe. Many people have tried to work out how to have a payment system without that middleman. But then there's another problem. How do you prove that you've paid for something? Or even that you have that money at all, without someone vouching for you? It's so serious it has a name, the double spending problem. Then, in 2008, a solution was offered by an anonymous programmer going by the name of Satoshi Nakamoto. Nakamoto left a paper on a popular cryptography blog which proposed a system of currency that solved all of these fiddly problems. His proposal was that instead of a bank or credit card company recording every transaction in one central ledger, all of the users would record all of the transactions at the same time. As a result, any attempt to fool the community would be noticed and the payment rejected. No one user, government, or bank can force a fee on a payment or control its flow. The result is a cheaper, quicker, and easier way to spend money, even across national borders. So this is Bitcoin, and it's already starting to have an impact on people's lives. Within months of the proposal, it was being used to buy and sell goods, although not always from the most scrupulous of traders. But it's not all shady businesses. Some shopping sites take it. You can buy pints in London and even pay for your university tuition. As you might have heard, there are problems. While some are profiting from getting involved early, others are losing out from this volatile and young market. And people are founding companies to buy up lots of Bitcoins. But as it's designed to have a limited amount ever in circulation, that might cause problems down the road. There's so much uncertainty around Bitcoin. Some people genuinely think this is the future. Others are terrified it could destroy our economy. But many from both sides agree that if we could get Bitcoin to work, or something like it, if we can trust a digital currency to work without the middlemen, then the way the world economy functions could be transformed for the better.
Right. So, in summary, what the heck is Bitcoin? Bitcoin is a decentralized digital currency, okay? It's like digital cash. I remember e-gold that we used to spend. You can transfer money instantly for free with no bank or government red tape. Now, somebody will say, okay, you say free. What about those transaction fee that I pay when I transfer from one exchange platform to another? That is where the exchange platform makes their money. But to really transfer the money itself, you don't pay anything. For instance, I can transfer $10 million from US to Dr. Bright in Nigeria without paying anything on it and without anybody trying to trace it. And that, I think that is why a government like a Nigeria government try to fight, because they believe that, okay, it's causing money laundering and people. And to be honest with you, Nigeria is the second highest user of Bitcoin or digital currency, because I think it gives them also, I mean, I support that. It gives them that avenue to loot money from government, from people, and just keep, because nobody can track it for them. But try to shut it down totally in the country is not the solution. So transfer money instantly. You know, it is money of the future. Either you will like it or yes. All those government representatives, all those top officials, none of them could swear possibly that they don't have either their son, or their wife, or nieces, or cousins have some investment into cryptocurrency. So that is what we're going to be looking into. And I hope if you guys are following me, can you just drop yes, 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 I'm following. Type yes, I'm following. Type yes, yes, I'm following. Yes, I'm following. Type yes, I'm following. Yes, 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 I'm following. Okay, I want to be sure you guys are following what we're doing right here. Type yes, 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 yes. Okay, okay, okay. Awesome, 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 awesome. Oh, right. Okay, good. Yes, so you just have to understand that you can't fight, you can't fight progress. Okay, instead of you to learn better way to do it, you cannot fight it. And that is what a country like Nigeria, I'm sorry if you are not from Nigeria, but sometimes it's just painful what our leaders do. Is just very, very painful. Instead of asking the better way to do it, they will not. Okay, let's continue.
Bitcoin and things like it is the equivalent of the red pill. Okay? We are entering a completely world of uncharted water right now.
Have you made any investments in Bitcoin?
So, I mean, I personally, I own my fund, I own Bitcoin. Years, better store value. It is gold 2.0.
I think this is a currency that's really going to work eventually.
I think it is working, and there will be other currencies like it that may be even better. But in the meantime, there's a big industry around Bitcoin, and you know, people have made fortunes out of Bitcoin.
Bitcoin, there is no Bitcoin company. There is no Bitcoin building. There's not even a Bitcoin server anywhere that you could shut down. It is completely distributed. That's what's unique about Bitcoin. It is the first time a way for the two of us to exchange value online without a third-party intermediary. Until the invention of Bitcoin, you and me, to exchange money online, we had to employ a third party, like PayPal, like Visa, like MasterCard, right? And we live in the 21st century. If we want to have a video call to China, we can do that for free. But to send a couple $100, which is essentially just ones and zeros being moved around, costs 5% plus takes over a day.
Bitcoin is exciting because it shows how cheap it can be. Bitcoin is better than currency in that you don't have to be physically in the same place. And of course, for large transactions, currency can get pretty inconvenient.
You'll see Bitcoin trading at 1,000, 2,000, 5,000, 10,000. He does an excellent analysis. He predicts that Bitcoin will capture between 1 and 10% of the global Forex market, which implies a price of between $100,000 to $1 million per Bitcoin. Most of the people who are on the sidelines not buying Bitcoin today will start to buy Bitcoin when it gets over 1,000. And then a greater percentage of people will definitely plow into Bitcoin when it starts to get over 10,000.
This video
Still
was
predicting Bitcoin $10,000 per Bitcoin in 3 years.
Casares, he is the CEO of Zappo, which is a Bitcoin wallet and Bitcoin vault.
I think it's mostly a very positive thing. I think we're going to see ups and downs like with any other emerging technology. But I think Bitcoin is here to stay, and it makes sense that it be taxed and treated like any other.
So let's make a bold call here. In 10 years, what do you think Bitcoin will be worth? One Bitcoin?
Between $500,000 and $1 million.
A lot of people are just seeing the charts and thinking, how high will it go? What I'm doing is counting backwards. I mean, this is a transactional currency, and it is a store of value. As such, it is a product and a service competing on a very tangible market for stores of value and for transactional currencies. So what is the size of that market?
Right, and this is important.
And how big a market share can Bitcoin realistically take within a foreseeable time frame? Right. When you ask that question, then you come up with a market cap of Bitcoin total, and then you divide that by the number of Bitcoin in circulation by your estimated time, and seeing how Chinese are buying Bitcoin like crazy. I actually had to adjust this number upwards, but then you come up with a number of about $2 to $5 million per Bitcoin.
I suggest that everyone go back to buy one Bitcoin. Not too much, only one is enough. If everyone in this world, people, just to go back by one Bitcoin, the Bitcoin value go to the $1 million. When the Bitcoin have $1 million, all around the world will be crazy, and everyone will be the follow, and the other digital currency just to be be grandson of the Bitcoin. So for me, I think for a lot of people, they don't exactly understand why it's Bitcoin.
Is Bitcoin the currency of the future, or is it the payment system they're developing?
Bingo! It's the payment system. It's the blockchain encryption, and they're interesting things. I think Bitcoin, or the really blockchain encryption that's behind it, has a greater ability to bring more of the world's population out of poverty than anything we've seen.
If you're new to Bitcoin, take your time to go out there and Google it and learn about it. It truly is one of the most important inventions in the history of humankind, and certainly the most important invention since the internet. Go out there, make a Bitcoin wallet, get involved.
All right, so let's continue. As you could see from that video, that video also was created before Bitcoin got to $1,000. Before Bitcoin got to $1,000. And as I told you, I bought my first Bitcoin when it was like 1,700. I started teaching about Bitcoin here in Dallas when Bitcoin was around 3,000, 3,200. And many people were not listening. And up to now, they are still not listening. Some of them are still thinking this is the money of the devil, or it's scam, or it's spammy, or what. So why savvy investors, are flocking to Bitcoin? You could see, they're just like some people study the weather and they will tell you it will rain tomorrow, and before you know it, it will rain. They will tell you there's 90% of rainfall, and it will be like that. Today's, we're shooting this video right now. Right from last week, we were told that this week is going to be cold, and now it's cold. Just like some people, the meteorologists study weather, there are some people that all they do is study the finance, study the economy. They know where the money is going. They know where where the trend is going. So if people like Richard Branson, if people like the founder of PayPal, if people like, if all these people believe so much in Bitcoin, who am I not to believe in it? Who am I to say, oh, I'm not going to get involved? So before you know it, you just wake up one day before, just look at it. Before, if you have $6,000, or $3,000, you could buy just one Bitcoin. Right now, you have $20,000. It's still like you are buying 0.5 Bitcoin. It's not even up to one. Right now, to buy one Bitcoin is around $46,000. Before December this year, don't be surprised if Bitcoin gets to $100,000. We're going to talk about it. So why savvy investors are flocking to it? Best performing digital currency for the past 5 years. fastest growing currency by number of new users every day. Bitcoin is the base of all altcoins. Most altcoins are created from it. Every major bank jumping on the blockchain wagon right now. So let's quickly just let's take a look at some historical, because this is very, very important to what we are talking about today. If you had the guts to invest at the Bitcoin when it was like $5 right here, okay? If you had bought Bitcoin when it was $5, that was around this place, okay? That was like $5 right there. If you had the gut, okay, to buy Bitcoin when it was here, okay, and sell at $200 peak, that was when it got to $200, okay? Actually, this is $200. Right there, you made 3,800% return on your investment within 9 months. Every $1,000 you invested then would have worth $38,000. We all know how this had made a lot of millionaires right now. Okay, $10,000 that you invested then would have worth over $380,000. Okay, then Bitcoin crashed back to from $200 to $70. That is 65% decline. So now let's assume that you invested another $1,000 when it was low at $70 low. Within a few months, the second bull, okay, started, and that took us to 1,100 right there. So if you are bought around that time again, then assuming you sold again when we got to the top, you would have made over 1,500% gain. It therefore means that every $1,000 that was invested then would have worth $15,000, and every $10,000 that you invested would have worth $150,000. Once again, the price dropped from $1,100 to $230. That was another 80% decline, right? So that 80% decline, that was what took us to the last 2 years bull run, the third in less than 5 years. So if you had the guts to buy in at the bottom when Bitcoin was $230, when everyone else has sold and ran away, well, let's just say that you did really well, you would have made a lot of money. Now, the last bull run that we have, you purchased at $230 and sold at $20,000, that would have made you 8,600% return. It therefore means that every 1,000 you invested then would have made you $86,000, and every $10,000 you invested then would have made you $860,000. Most of you, under the sound of my voice right now, you have this money. So the first bull run was 38 times. Okay, let's do some maths, and I want you to follow me here. Don't worry if you don't understand all this mathematics, but I will hit the point, you will get what I'm talking about. So the first bull run was 38 times, okay, gain from the previous low. The second run was 15 times gain from the previous low. And the third run was 86 times gain from the previous low. Okay, if you understand, when we talk about low, this is high for those that are trading Forex. This is low. Okay, this is low. This is another high. This is another low. This is another high. So that is how Forex, that is how financial instrument will move. Okay, it will go from, okay, like if it's trending up, you will have it like this, up, down, up, down, up, down, and so on. So this is the high, high, low, high, low, and so on and so forth. So that is how that works. So now, what is also interesting to note, guys, is how much larger the bubble have gotten during every bull run, peak to peak, when you look at it. So Bitcoin topped out at 200 in the first big bull run. It peaked at $1,100 in the second, which was 5.5 times increase. Okay, so from that 1,100 peak to the previous 20,000 peak, we saw 18 times increase, 18 times increase. That's an average increase of 11 times, which means every time we see a new bull run, a new high is formed on average of 11 times higher than the previous one. 11 times higher than the previous one. That is the track, okay, that Bitcoin has created. So if that average were to continue playing out in the next run, Bitcoin could actually top out at $220,000. I will not be surprised if it gets to that price even before end of this year. And somebody will say, really? Well, as by this time of last year, Bitcoin was $6,000. And today, Bitcoin is $46,000 as at the time we are having this trading. So that means that if you bought Bitcoin 2017 December at 20,000 and simply add onto it, you could end up with 11 times return in that next run. But you didn't buy then. So what if you bought when they crashed to 10,000? You would have had 55 times return on your money. Now, all I'm just trying to tell you, ladies and gentlemen, is now that Bitcoin is still around $40,000, it's not too late for you to get some Satoshi. Now, when we say, okay, buy Bitcoin, many of you always think that, okay, you have to have $40,000 to buy Bitcoin. You don't have to have $40,000. You could buy Bitcoin for just $10. You could buy it for just $20, for $50. That is why we call it Satoshi of Bitcoin. You don't have to have $40,000 to buy one Bitcoin. Are you guys following me? Are you guys following me? If you are following me, do me a favor, type yes, yes, yes on that chat window. I want to be sure I'm not just talking to myself. Type yes, 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 yes. Okay, I see Felix, I see Olushola, Shegun, Idowu, Okweyemi, Omotayo, Samuel, Ambrose, Marvis. Okay, good, guys, good guys. So don't look at it that, oh, I have missed out. No, you have not, because we are just starting. We are just starting. I'm telling you sincerely. I was watching on the CNBC one time. Over 70% of people don't even know what Bitcoin is all about. So if you are privileged to have some Bitcoin right now, in the next 10 years, you will call me and say, Forex Apostle, thank you. In the next 5 years, you will call me and say, thank you. In the next 50 years, your grandchildren, your child, your daughter, your son will say thank you to you because of the great investment you made today. So, but before you do that, don't just dive into it also foolishly, because you could lose your money. All right, let's continue. So let's talk about the future of Bitcoin. Where are we heading to? Where are we heading to? Where are we heading to? $100 invested in Bitcoin at the end of 2010 would have turned into over $40 million today. If you have that right now, you will not be on this presentation. You will not be here right now. So companies and industry using Bitcoin. Take a look. I mean, bunch of companies right now, bunch of companies. This screenshot was taken actually 2017. So I took this screenshot 4 years ago. So now it has increased. Okay, now we have thousands of companies using Bitcoin. Why is Bitcoin important today? Why? Why is it so very important? People are flocking to it because government corruption. The same people that are trying to shut it down, the same people are the one looting people's money and put into it. But you are not looking at it that way. You are just also being part of the play, okay? You are just playing your own little role. You don't have the billions they have. But the little you have, you can also what? Key into this and make something happen for yourself. What about capital controls, hyperinflations, cheap and easy cross-border remittances, and so on and so forth? Over 2 billion people don't have access to basic banking services. Most of you right now in this presentation, if you are from Nigeria, you don't have PayPal account. You can use credit cards successfully online. So with cryptocurrency, it makes it easy for you to buy and sell online. Okay, you can make your purchase online. You can receive payment online with cryptocurrencies, especially Bitcoin. So that is what we are talking about. So the question you might now be asking is, okay, so Forex Apostle, all this is good. So where can you buy Bitcoin? You can buy from person to person. Let's say, for instance, John has Bitcoin, Peter wants to buy Bitcoin, then Peter can pay John and John will send the Bitcoin to Peter. But make sure that you buy from people that you trust. Early last year, I was duped over 1 million naira. I was duped over 1 million naira, okay? And I didn't know that all this scammer, I jacked my wife, on my friend, one of my friend's account on Facebook. I wanted to buy Bitcoin, and that time Coinbase was just messing up. And I thought I was actually chatting with this guy. I didn't know that his Facebook account was hacked. And before you know it, it was like they used charm on me. Before you know it, I transferred over 1 million naira to this guy with the expectation of sending me the Bitcoin, only for them to be telling me later that, oh, I still have to pay certain amount to get my Bitcoin. I said, really? That was where I woke up, that I've been duped. As I'm talking to you right now, I didn't get back that money. So make sure before you buy from person to person, you know that person, and you know that this person can actually deliver. So you can buy from person to person. We call it peer-to-peer purchase, or you can use any of the exchange websites. Like if you are in US, even some Africans use a Coinbase. You can use BitChina, local Bitcoins, Bitcoin of America, bitquick.co.uk. You can buy from that. Guys, you can just write that down or take a picture or screenshot, or you can watch the recording of this later. And because of our time, I'm just going to be moving on. So where do you need to keep your Bitcoin? You can keep your Bitcoin in your digital wallet. That is if you have one. But I want to encourage you, if you are buying any Bitcoin, don't leave it in all those exchange platforms. Don't leave it in any of all those exchange platforms. Make sure that you have your own wallet, that you will keep your digital assets. For instance, Exodus.io, you can download this. It will be on your desktop or your laptop, and you can keep your Bitcoin there. Now, make sure also that you don't expose your backup, your secret code, because if somebody gets access to that, then they can take away your cryptocurrency, your Bitcoin. So you make sure that you keep that very, very good. Then you can have it also in your card, for instance, like this, BitPay. Anywhere there is a ATM machine, anywhere they accept a Visa card, I could spend this. So you can keep your digital asset also like that. Then another wallet is like online, like Coinbase, eToro, and some of all those one. Okay. So now let's quickly talk about altcoins. What are altcoins? Are you guys bad on me at all? Are you guys enjoying this session? Type yes, yes, yes. Let me see. Let me see you guys. I want to be there. If you have questions, please make sure you drop your question on the chat window. Make sure you drop your question on the chat window. I will be taking a look. I'll be taking a look, and I will be attending to your question. Olushola say yes, you did bad on me. Yeah, thank you so much. So if you have any question, make sure that you leave your questions. Then I will be attending to those questions as we go along. Awesome. Let's continue. So what are altcoins? Altcoins, they are alternative cryptocurrencies. I remember I even created one with one of my mentors, one of my friends. Last 4 years now? we created one. So anybody can create altcoins. Now, the difference between the altcoins and Bitcoin is any government can shut down any altcoin because they know them. And that was the problem Ripple was having late or early this year or late last year, because they know the CEO, they know the board of trustees, they know the board of directors, but Like nobody knows Satoshi. Nobody knows the founder of Bitcoin. Bitcoin doesn't have any. So, but like if you buy Ripple, you buy the Dogecoin, you buy this, government can shut it down anytime because they know the founder. They know who are the people behind it. Does that make sense to us? Okay, good. So make sure that doesn't mean that you cannot invest into altcoins, but just make sure that you invest into a very good one. And that is why you need to be, okay, you need to be an inner circle member. You don't just watch one random video on YouTube, oh, the top cryptocurrency to buy, and you quickly jump and buy. No, you don't want to waste your money. If you don't have anything to do with your money, then keep it. Altcoins are very, very risky, but you can make good money being an early adopter and trader, okay, if you know what you are doing very well. As at this morning, when I copied this is a coin market cap. As you can see, Bitcoin 46,000 as at this morning, okay, 46,000, okay. And when you look at Bitcoin dominance, you can see is 61.4. The total market cap of cryptocurrency right now is this is 1, 2, 3, 4. So we're looking to 1 trillion right now. Is that trillion or billion? And of course, the market cap of Forex market in a day is 6.6 trillion dollars. So Forex is still far, far, far bigger. And that is why very soon we'll be talking about Forex and cryptos, how they have, come into each other, interwoven. Okay, so you can see Bitcoin 46,000, Ethereum 1,007, star $1. So like this one, if you have $100, you buy 100 of this. Who knows? I mean, just money you can afford to risk, that you can afford to lose. Ripple right now, Ripple is 52 cents. Ripple was $3. Okay, Ripple was like $3 before the crash of last 2 years. So who knows? It can get back to that $3 again. So imagine you have just $5. You can buy some Ripples and keep money that you can afford to lose. Okay, ladies and gentlemen, don't put in your mortgage, don't put in your kids' school fees into cryptocurrency because it could go up, it could go down. All right. So I know most of you are so interested in, okay, come on, Forex Apostle, show me the money. How do we make money with this? How do you make money with cryptocurrency? Show me the money. How many of you is interested in that? How many? All right.
Hello, this is Benjamin Berkeley of Vision Power International. Wow, I want to appreciate Mr. Emmanuel Adebola, the Forex Apostle, for his creative mind. The Tradermatic software is a wonder magic. I tell you that. Now, through the Tradermatic software, I've been able to minimize my losses and also to magnify my profits, because the software has been so instrumental in my trading. Not only that, I can attest to his a coaching program. It's a wonderful teacher. It will take you hand by hand, leg by leg, and lead you until you can understand. It's someone that teaches you to the basic. I love the way he teaches, and I do recommend him. Make sure you get in touch with him, get his resources, get his material. It's somebody that you need to hook up with, because he will have positive and profitable influence in your life. God bless you. Have a great day.
Awesome. So let's quickly talk about six ways to profit with cryptocurrencies, especially Bitcoin. 6 ways. The first one is entrepreneurship. Okay, if you have a business, on this training, and you are not accepting cryptocurrency, especially Bitcoin right now, then you are doing yourself injustice. You are losing money. So you must, starting from today, start receiving Bitcoin, because it's not the money of the devil. If you're a freelancer, you can render service. 2 days ago, we talked about how you can be a freelancer, right? So you can render service and get paid. If you are an online marketer, you can get paid. Solopreneur, you can get paid. Startup founder, you can get paid with Bitcoin. Then we have trading. You can be a swing trader, arbitrage trader, scalper. You can make money with that. Investing, the purpose is buy low and sell high. Gifting, there are a lot of gifting programs out there. Mining, and of course, marketing. So let's quickly take a look at the entrepreneurship. An entrepreneur, by my definition, is someone that provides solution to a problem in exchange for money. So if you render service to somebody, you provide solution for something, you could get paid with Bitcoin, and just send them your Bitcoin wallet and ask them to send money to it. Then number 2 is trading. Okay, cryptocurrency. Now, let me quickly differentiate between trading and investing. When you buy, let's say you buy on Coinbase, when you buy Bitcoin, like right now, let's just say 1 Bitcoin, you buy it for $40,000. And if the value drops, okay, to $20,000, you have lost $20,000. That is what you lose, because your digital asset is on your exchange platform. But if you are a trader, you make money whether Bitcoin is going up, and you make money whether it's going down. Do you guys get the difference? If you got the different, type yes, 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 yes on that chat window. Type yes on that chat window. If you get the difference between being a trader and being an investor. Investor means, okay, you buy it, you keep it there with the expectation that it's going to appreciate. You don't make money when the value crashes. Okay, and that's what happens with stocks also. When you buy stocks, when the value crashes, you don't make money, but you only make money when the value increases. So the same thing when you are a trader, you make money whether it goes up or it goes down. Okay, so that is the difference between that. And to learn more, you can just check my website, the forexapostlementoring.com, the forexapostlementoring.com. Okay, investing, I've just explained that. The purpose is you buy low and sell high. Okay, that is the purpose of investing. You buy low, you buy in this place, okay, and you sell right here. That is the purpose of investing. Or you can buy higher, you can still buy in this place. This is higher value compared to this, and you will sell, you can buy high and sell higher. Okay, so you buy low, sell high, or buy high, sell higher. That is investing. And remember, to do all of this also, you have to invest in yourself, guys. Don't just gamble with your money. Okay, number 4 is gifting. I will not talk more about this, but I actually have a program also that focuses on this strictly. Number 5, mining. I'm not a miner, but some people do that. And you can, if you are interested in that, maybe you have computer you are not using at home, you can use Genesis mining to start that. Marketing. This could be in form of affiliate marketing, network marketing, legitimate MLM. But make sure also that you know what you are doing before you get started doing this. All right. So let me give you your gift for today. If you have not downloaded Crypto's Millionaires Manifesto, go to www.emmanueladigbola.com/CMM, emmanueladigbola.com/CMM, or if you are in United States or Canada, text CMM19 to 31996. 31996. If you have any question, guys, make sure you drop in your questions. I will be attending to those questions in a minute. Okay, so I'll give you 5 seconds to do that. Go to emmanueladigbola.com/CMM. You'll be able to download this digital book, and or you can just text CMM19 to 31996. Okay, all right, let's continue. Howard Gardner says if you think education is expensive, try estimating the cost of ignorance. If you think, okay, you know what, I think I can figure it out myself, then really, then I pity you because you could lose money. If you think you've missed the boat, ladies and gentlemen, permit me to tell you that you have not. The cryptocurrency Bitcoin is still exploding in value, but there is still a chance for you to profit from it, even if you don't have a lot of money. Okay, I will not play on this.
Hello, this is Larry.
Continue. So the point I'm trying to make here is that you can make money with Bitcoin and other major cryptocurrencies. Either the price goes up or down. And the best part is you don't have to have much money. You can trade with less money that you have and make more money using only color and volatility to trade with. Okay, trading could be very fun and easy if you know what you are doing. You can use leverage to make a lot of money also without having to invest a lot of money. So for instance, you don't have $40,000 to buy one Bitcoin, but you have $500, you could use what is called leverage. So if you have leverage of 1 to, let's say, 200, it therefore means that with your $500, you will be controlling about 100,000. Okay, so if you have that, you could actually buy one Bitcoin. And imagine you buy one Bitcoin, okay, when it is 40, and you sell when it gets to 50, you've made $10,000. So that is how to use leverage if you know what you are doing. So, but you have to know how to use leverage very well. Okay.
Hi there, my name is Christy. So if you're looking to become a professional Forex and cryptocurrency trader, then Easy Forex Institute is the best. I would also highly recommend the coaching and mentoring program from Emmanuel to everyone just seeking a full-time income leveraging this new crypto economy. So I'm averaging between 20 to 40 pips daily now and have over 80% winning trades. So just go ahead, take up Emmanuel's coaching and mentoring program. You will be glad you did. You will not regret it.
Thank you, Christy. So imagine if you could trade with up to $100,000 that is not yours. How many of you would be interested in that? How many of you? How many of you would be interested in that? You have just that little $500, but you could be controlling $100,000. How many of you will be interested? Awesome, awesome. I mean, it's only the fool that will not be interested in that, but you have to know how to use it very well. And that is where coaching and mentoring comes. So you can start with just that $500, with that $300, with that $1,000 that you have, and then of course you could grow your money. That is when you know what you are doing. Imagine if you have just only $500 and you could be trading with money up to like even $200,000 and so on and so forth. So once again, if you think you have missed the boat, you have not, because we are just starting. You know, in 2010, as I mentioned before, if you invested $100 into Bitcoin, that would have gotten you, you know, about 1,000 Bitcoin today. And if you want to buy 1,000 Bitcoin today, guys, it means that you must be having like about, let's say, $40 million. $40 million. How many of you have that kind of money? So do you have that kind of money? Even if you have that kind of money, I would not expect you to put in $40 million into Bitcoin. And that is why you have to learn how to trade. You know, with $500, $1,000, $5,000, $10,000, you could grow that money to $100,000, even to $1 million. So how many of you will be interested? How many of you will be interested to learn how to do that? How many of you? Come on now. And let me say, type great, 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 great. I'm interested. Great, I'm interested. Great, great, great. Okay, I see Emmanuel, but okay, good, good, awesome, awesome. So, introducing the Forex Apostle 6-month coaching and mentoring program in Forex, stocks, and the cryptos, trading and investing. So, what I'm going to be doing is mentor you on how to make money with Forex, how to make money with stocks, how to make money with business, and even how to build your business and strategize it to the next level. Basically, that is what the Forex Apostle Mentoring Program is all about. And when you join us today, you get access to Forex education and training, cryptocurrency education and training, stocks investing education and training, cryptocurrency trading softwares, Forex trading softwares, Forex journal for traders, cutting-edge trading robots, discount access to one-on-one master coaching and mentoring, Forex business building strategies, investment guide and training, live weekly trading webinars, first-class global support, generous commissions on all our products and services. So when you join, you also have access to make commission from sales once you refer people to our program. So now, some of the topics that we'll be learning when you join: trading foundation of all basics, exchanges, charts, and trading tools, how to build a trading plan, including entries, position sizing, targets, and exit strategies, how to conduct fundamental analysis to find innovative tech and the next hot market, using technical analysis to quantify price and determine future probabilities of any currency pairs, understanding crypto market cycles and timing your execution of trades, how to manage risk to minimize losses and maximize gains, how to trade news for maximum profit in Forex market, a variety of effective cryptos and Forex trading strategies, Forex trading like those in Wall Street and not in Main Street, and when to trade Forex to build wealth. You will be learning how to recognize trend, how to know when trend is changing, how to identify high probability trades, and how and when to exit your trades. You will be learning how to use different time frame to take advantage of and of course make money. You'll be learning how to trade more than one or two currency pairs at a time, learn when the market has the highest probability of a good move, learn how to trade while working a full-time job. Most of you, I assume you are full-time job. Many people cannot make this training right now because they are at work. So how can you combine trading with that? Learning how to recognize chart patterns, learning how to control your emotions, learning how to focus and be consistent, learn how to turn your losing trades to winners, how to allow your winning trades to run to completion, how to keep proper journals and record, how to demonstrate the right way, and so on and so forth. So when you look at what you are going to be covering compared to how much you are going to be paying, it's like it's just a gift. It's just a gift, especially with my birthday celebration, you are getting a jackpot offer. So you'll get access to one module every week, okay? Please get that clear. One module every week, one module every week, and that is to reduce information overload, okay? So you have access to both Forex lessons, cryptos lessons, and of course, stocks lessons. And with every lesson, every module comes with assignment, task, and homework. So does that mean that you have to wait 6 months till you start making money or start trading? No. The answer is no, and also is yes. It depends on you and how fast you can grasp information. Okay, so I guess your question is, okay, how much, how long? Well, I normally tell people that if you look at Forex trading as another career on its own and not just one of the side hustle, you will agree with me that investing $50,000 for this kind of training to get the skills that will thrive you in this confused and just preserved economy, you will know that it's worth it. Getting the skills that will make you this kind of money on a day. Just today alone, I've made over $4,000. This is $4,339 right there. $3,916, $4,000. This is the month of November, around $1,000 in a month. Okay. Because of our time, I will not play all these testimonials, but guys, I have a lot of my students also even in this class right now that could testify to the kind of training and value that we give.
Hello everyone, my name is Emmanuel Olaniro, and I am here to testify to Pastor Emmanuel Adebola's FX training and coaching program. Pastor Adebola is authentic. I was introduced to FX. Well, I've kind of always wanted to know FX trading, and I've ventured into it a couple of years back. but I didn't make anything out of it until I came into contact with Pastor Adebola. I joined his training program sometime last year, late last year, October last year. But I can assure you that he's authentic, he teaches with a passion, he knows what he's doing. And if you follow his principles, his teachings, you will also make money. You will do well in FX trading and FX trading. So, and I recommend it for anybody. I'm also promoting him. By the grace of God, I'm also a pastor, and I also introduced a couple of our church members to undergo this training. You cannot regret it. He is authentic, and I support what he's doing. Thank you.
Hi there,
Okay, guys, let's just continue. So how many of you are ready to start making, life-changing income, leveraging with cryptocurrency, leveraging with Forex, and leveraging with stocks? How many of you? How many of you type? Just say yes, yes, yes. I'm ready. Let me see. How many of you are ready right now? How many of you are awesome, 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 awesome? Okay, good. I know your question is, okay, how much does this cost? But I'm not just going to waste your time. But before I tell you how much the training costs today, let me tell you quickly about your fast action bonus that you'll be getting, because even life itself has a way of compensating fast action takers. Number one, you get lifetime discount access to all the courses, softwares, and systems that will ever be created by my companies. The value of that, ladies and gentlemen, is priceless. Number two, you get 1 year free access to Elite FX Signal Service. Those that subscribe to Elite FX Signal Service pays $497 per year, but yours, you will not be paying that. You get lifetime access to our WhatsApp private group alone. That alone, right there, the value is priceless, because you rub mind together with other disciples. You ask questions, they answer, or I answer the questions. You also get backdoor access to the VIP versions of all my systems: iFX Snipers, EasyPCFX, mechanical trading software, TradeDermatic, and right now we are testing Forexmatic 360. Man, it's going to be bad when we release that. You will be getting it for free. So, fast action bonus, when you look at what you are getting today, the total value is actually priceless.
My name is Stephen Akintayo, Africa's most sought after personal finance coach. And I'm here with my brother, Mr. Emmanuel Adebola, and I want to encourage as many people to join his cryptocurrency trading coaching program. I personally have sent so many students to him. I've seen testimonies, and I can assure you it's one of the best decisions you can ever make if you want your finances to move to the next level. God bless you. Bye-bye.
Thank you, thank you, thank you. Yes, John Asaraf says success might happen slow, it might happen fast, but at the end of the day, it is the people who take action that are rewarded. So you might have been on this training now and just be nodding your head, wow, wow, wow. It's the action you take today that will determine where you will be tomorrow. You are where you are right now as a result of the action you took yesterday, or actions that you refused to take yesterday. And you will be where you will be in the next 5-10 years as a result of the action you take right now, or the action that you refuse to take. Some of you on this presentation, your children, as I've said before, we say thank you, daddy, thank you, mommy, for the decision you made 5 years ago, 10 years ago, to get involved with Forex, to get involved in stocks, to get involved with cryptocurrency. And some of you listening to me right now, your children will tell you, Mom, Dad, where were you? Where your mates were investing into Bitcoin. So it depends on the kind of sentence you want to listen to from your children. It depends on you. I cannot answer that for you. Tony Robbins says the path to success is to take massive, determined action. Yes, it's all about action. It's all about action. So, ladies and gentlemen, investing $9,997 to change the quality of your life. Okay, with this training, you will agree with me that it's worth it. But I'm not going to charge you $9,000, not even $5,000, not even $2,000, because I'm celebrating. I'm still in the mood of celebration. Today alone, just today, you are not paying $4,997. You are not paying all of this. Just today alone, all you have to pay is $500. Okay, $500 for this training. Just $500 for this. In fact, I didn't even put the price. You can see our normal price there is $4,097, but today alone, all you pay is $500. And please remember that this offer is only for today. It's only for today. It's only for today. This offer is only for today. Don't come to me tomorrow. Don't come to me next week and say, oh, I was on your training. Please, how can I take advantage of it? Please, it's only for today. And how can you make payment? You can pay online. You can just go to forexapostlementoring.com and make your payment, or you can pay through bank transfer. You can pay through Cash App, $ Emmanuel Adegbola. You can pay through Zelle app, sending your payment to edenrichesllc10@gmail.com. You can pay with PayPal, easyforexinstitute@gmail.com. You can pay with Bitcoin. All you have to do is chat with me to get my Bitcoin wallet address. And if you are in a country like Nigeria, you can pay into our GTB bank. Account number is 00288142220. Once again, ladies and gentlemen, I want to say a very big thank you. Thank you so much for your time. I really look forward to helping you. If you have any question, this is my number right there. That is WhatsApp. Please note phone call. WhatsApp 214-440-6099, or you can just chat with me on Facebook, facebook.com/the Forex Apostle. Thank you so much. Once again, remember, this offer price is only for today. If you go to our website, you can never get that actually right there. You can never get that right there. Felix says, how much in Naira? Just multiply the 500 by 480. So that will be 500 times 480. That will be 240 Naira. Okay, if you are paying in Naira, that will be 240,000 instead of paying $5,000. So that is just, if you go to our website, of course, definitely is far more than that. Okay, Julius said, where will the recording be posted? It will be on our YouTube channel, and to all our VIP students, all the training this week, I'm going to get them also into our members area. For those people that miss it, they will be able to have access. And of course, we've talked about Forex manifestos, 10 ways to profit with Forex. We've looked into .com manifesto, talk about internet business generally. And today, of course, we look into crypto's resurrection. So the training continues tomorrow. We are going to be looking into, tomorrow, we'll be talking about daily 4-figure blueprint. How do I make 4 or 5 figures daily trading Forex? You don't want to miss that. The same time tomorrow. And ladies and gentlemen, I look forward to see you there. If you are Felix, the account number, let me copy that again for you. The account number is, give me a minute. The account number, if you are paid in Naira, is 00288 14220. That's the account number. GTB, that is the bank. Felix, you have that, right? So you can make payment with a Zelle, you can make payment with Cash App, and if you have made payment, just chat with me. Chat with me on WhatsApp. This is my WhatsApp number, and send me your proof of payment, and we will add you to the class. And of course, we start rocking together. Once again, I want to say a very big thank you. Thank you for all your greetings, your prayers, your gifts. I love you guys. God bless you, and do have a